October. One of the most beloved months of the year. The weather begins to cool off, leaves might start to change color. We switch from cold brew coffee to warm coffee. The pumpkin spice begins to flow abundantly like milk and honey from the promised land. Warm baked goods start to become more common as we enjoy the warm comfort it gives us, much like manna from heaven. But the best part, what we all are really excited for, Halloween events. So over the weekend, I was scrolling through Twitter and I came across the Dead by Daylight Twitter account. They had tweeted a little roadmap for the month of October, showcasing the times for all the events and items that will be coming to our wonderful game where we murder our friends. I said to myself, oh, this is cool, and began looking further into it. I said, why don't I check the comments, as you do when you're on a popular game's Twitter account? And I came across this tweet from someone I'm not going to name, so let's just call him Chet for now. Chet says, buff killer party streamers / cakes, etc., so survivors don't have to share with them. I still have 177 event cakes on one survivor with hundreds of streamers because I simply don't reward killers when 90% play like toxic clowns. Why we reward each other in a game where we compete is dumb. Now, I know I haven't been a part of this community for long, but I have very much witnessed and experienced the type of gameplay that many consider to be toxic, and then some. So naturally, I read this tweet and I decided I'm gonna make a whole ass video on it. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's pretty petty to read one idiot's tweet and make a whole ass video about it. And to you, I would say, just wait till my next video where I talk about pettiness on the internet. So let's dive into this supposed killers are so toxic thing. A wonderful person on Twitter responded to this individual and asked a certain question or two that I can't remember because it's irrelevant. What was important was Clint's response. He says, during events, a lot of survivors stopped bringing them in altogether, referring to cakes and party streamers, because killers got really sweaty and toxic and rewarded us with mories while reaping the benefits of blood points. My suggestion is survivors reward their teammates with cakes while killers get a buff to theirs. Now let's abstract this with Carl's first tweet. He states that rewarding others in a game we compete in is silly. Then he states in tweet number 2 that killers rewarded us by being sweaty and using mories. Well, which is it? Is it a competition or is it a casual baby game for babies? It seems, Kyle, that you would rather not have a killer in the game at all, and that you would like to run around the maps as if they were filled with flowers and meadows and cute little animals because killers are just fucking toxic shitbags.
Oh my god! You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Thank you. Jesus. I'm gonna get on this gen. I'm gonna get done. You're not gonna give me this tunnel. No, this tunnel, you fucking tunneler! You fucking tunneling piece of shit! You fucking toxic! You fucking slugger! Oh my god! You're just gonna leave me on the ground? You fucking toxic killer! Oh my god! You brought a Mori! Oh my god, so fucking toxic! I hate this fucking game! Yeah, fuck this killer! That's right, we're out of here! Kill our teammate, we don't fucking care! That's right, we won! Where you at? You have to watch us leave! You suck! No, Wayne! What the fuck? No, Wayne! Oh my god, blood warden! Fuck!
And it's all their fault. And it's all their problem. And if they weren't there, things would be better. It sounds like you think killers are the only ones who cause toxicity. Well, let me fucking show you what toxicity really looks like in Dead by Daylight. Everyone's running around me and shit. Yo, what up, Ginger? How's it going? Oh, come on. Fucking A.
Oh, yeah.
You all lazy with the Fuck! It's the wrong one. I don't want her. Why is she even hitting me with that? Come on, dude. That was too late.
Wrong. And the helicopter is about to take off. Soy.
Why? They're coming in so late and they're still getting me with this shit. Fuck you. Nope. trying not to rage, guys. Fuck you, bitch! That's right! Get sniped, stupid! And before I get flashlight. I didn't fucking want to pick her up, dude. See, did I get in here in time? What should I do? Instantly healed again. Where you gonna go? Huh? Where you gonna fucking go, baby? That's right! Oh, okay, yeah, you have another unbreakable. Sure. Sure, you just magically have another unbreakable. You all have it again. Stupid. I'll fucking slug all day long. Let's go. I'm farming y'all. What happened there? Fucking A. She's got fucking, what's it called? Fuck, this went 100%, dude. Why are you BMing us? GG's fun game. It's not a dichotomy. It's harmony. Both sides are the same when it comes to toxicity. And with me, toxicity begets toxicity. Now, I know that's not his point, really. His point is survivor offerings shouldn't affect killers at all, and that their blood point offerings should be stronger and only affect them, referring to killers. So instead of making this video strictly about you, Candace, I'm going to address the overall sentiment of toxicity in this game. So allow me to address Karen's fix for her problem. She says, buff killer party streamers / cakes, etc. so survivors don't have to share with them. Basically saying that the killer stuff should only affect them and it should affect them more because they don't have the added addition of other people in the game stacking with theirs, and that all of the survivors should work together and that killers should be their own thing that work even better than the survivors, basically leveling the two out, but they don't affect each other at all. Now, it's on paper, it's not a bad fix. It makes sense. But what this actually does is it hinders the community aspect of the game. The game isn't just a quote-unquote competition. The amount of times I've been in games with complete randos that may be trolling each other only just to play along and have a hard-ass laugh that I haven't had in a game for years is actually quite often. When you do this, when you separate these two, you kind of hinder that quite a bit. What your fix does is create an even bigger divide between the two sides of the community and will in turn actually add to the toxicity you have in your game, you dingus. On top of that, what you stated as toxic normal game mechanics, the only reason you see these things as toxic is because this is how you think the game should be played. Well, let me tell you, Crystal, you're not the all-knowing powerful god of DBD. You don't get to dictate how the game is played for everyone, only for you. And if the way the vast majority of people are playing the game is quote-unquote toxic, then maybe the problem isn't them, it's you. Maybe, just maybe, this game isn't for you anymore. But judging by the extremely low bar you set for what constitutes toxicity, I'd venture to say no online game is for you. That leads me to my next point, which is my main point. I come from over a decade of online gaming and yes, content creation. Every game I've been a part of, I've entrenched myself in their community, the inner workings of what people think these games are when it comes to Call of Duty, Halo, Destiny, MMOs like WoW, Final Fantasy, Valorant, CSGO. I've done it all. I've been in the depths, in the trenches of these communities, and let me tell you, this isn't toxic. This is just game mechanics, man. Is this really what you're complaining about? I've been told by a lot of people who've played this game more than I have, because I'm new to it. I did play it when it first came out and I fucking hated it back then. I like it now. Fucking fight me. I don't care. I've been told by a lot of people who play it currently, oh man, it's so toxic, man. You're gonna have to deal with the toxicity. I've dealt with it all. Everything they've told me, everything they've mentioned to me, I've already dealt with it in my first 3 weeks of playing in this game. And let me tell you guys, it's fucking nothing. It is nothing. If you think this is bad toxicity and you're tired of it, you should probably stop playing online games, my friend, because this is preschool. Let me tell you about high school. It's called Valorant. In Valorant, it's all about competition. It is a competitive shooter to the T, just like CSGO. You hop into competitive game mode, you want to rank up. You want to get out of bronze. You want to get to silver. You want to get out of silver. You want to get to gold. You want to get to gold. You want to go to plat. You want to get out of plat. You got to go to diamond. Then when you go to diamond, you got to go to immortal. And then from immortal to radiant. You're never going to get there. Trust me. Don't try. But anyway, my point is, you're in there. You're in silver 1. You're almost to gold. You queue up. Takes 10 minutes to find a game. You got 1 friend with you and you got 3 other teammates, complete randos. Round 1. You got 1 random guy telling you everything you gotta do. Go here, look at this, use this gun. Why aren't you using your abilities? You gotta buy your abilities. Why aren't you doing that? You die. You lose a gunfight. You miss your shots. You die. You lose the first round. He's screaming at you. He's yelling at you. You're a fucking trash can, bro. You're dog water, dude. You fucking suck, man. I can't believe this shit. And that's just part 1. Part 2 comes in round 2. You guys go back in. Your economy is low. You couldn't buy all of your abilities. You had to go with pistols again. You get shit on because the other team forced up, bought SMGs. They win the round handily, easily, because they just had the better economy. This guy's fucking screaming at you. You suck, kid, and he fucking quits. Now you have 2 options. You quit the game, you forfeit, and you lose points in your rank. You're gonna D-rank. You're so close to getting out of silver and going into gold, but you're gonna lose points for quitting. Or 2, you just try to play a man down, 4 versus 5, against a bunch of people who are probably Smurfs on a different account, because that's just how it works. These are diamond and plat, diamond and immortal players on Smurfs just trying to have fun and beat around some newbies. Do you stick it out after waiting 10 minutes for a queue and play 45 minutes in a game you know you're probably not gonna win because your teammate fucking quit after the second loss of a round? Or do you forfeit it and lose your rank points? That is toxicity. That sucks. That doesn't happen in DBD because it's not made like that. This game is made to kill your friends and have fun and maybe scare you a little bit. Yes, there is a competitive aspect to it. As with any game, if it wasn't there, it wouldn't be the game that you know and love today if it weren't for that competitive aspect. It's an important caveat to a quote-unquote fun online game. On top of that, people gotta make games competitive. You look at WoW. Let's talk about WoW for a second. PvE. You want to get into a group to do the raid? Guess fucking what? You better have done the raid already and know the fights. Otherwise, you're not getting in. Because your DPS is too low. You're not parsing high enough on fucking parsing sites, third-party sites that track how good you do. Guess what? You're not getting in. All this stuff is 10 times more toxic than anything in DBD. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it sucks. But guess what? You can just fucking leave and go to the next game in 5 minutes. That's all it is. That's all it takes. Be thankful that that's as far as it can go in this game. Be thankful that the ranking system's actually gone now. It's just an MMR. These grades, these aren't your ranks. This is just how much you've played, and it's going to determine your reward at the end of this season. It's just going to be more blood points. That's all it means. When you quit, just go to the next one if you feel that guy's too toxic. Or just play it out. Play the game. Play your part. Unless you yourself are a toxic fucking shitter. And yes, this isn't me saying like, oh, you should just not get mad. You should just not, people do whatever they want, blah, blah, blah. No, you're gonna get mad, and that's okay. You can be frustrated. You can be angry and not complain constantly publicly to everybody about how toxic the game is. Because it's not, dude. Chill the fuck out. All you can do is change how you hold yourself accountable. Are you going to be toxic? How are you going to act? Are you going to play properly? Are you going to encourage others to play properly? Or are you going to get fucking mad and complain about everything and then be toxic back? That's what matters. You can't fix toxicity in an online game with any type of competitive aspect to it. It's not gonna happen. It's people's natural competitive instinct that affect this. And when the game actually brings that out of people, you're going to have certain things. But what most people complain about are just game mechanics. I'm sorry this guy brought a Mori and killed you after you've been hooked twice. Did you want him to carry you 3 more feet and hook you so you die on the hook? That's the only difference. Now Devour Hope's different, but maybe you shouldn't let him get all his fucking stacks on Devour Hope, man. There are things you can do to counteract that and avoid that, or slow that down so it doesn't happen early game. There are things you can do. Look at it yourself. Look at it as a competitor. If you want it to be a competitive game, look at it as a competitor. What did I do wrong? How do I fix it? And how can I get better? Instead of blaming the killer, blame yourself. Look back and say, oh, I should have gone over here instead of over here. Or I should have hid here instead of there. Or I should have dropped this pallet instead of running through it. Like, I shouldn't have dropped the pallet in front of fucking Huntress when she had the hatchet pulled back, you dummies. Why do people keep doing that? People are dumb. Anyway, but that's my point. There are so many things that you can do to avoid toxicity or what you think is toxic by simply adjusting how you play the game. Don't expect to get into a game and say, oh, you know, oh, the killer's not going to tunnel me, so I can just get off the hook and do whatever I want because you shouldn't tunnel me. That's toxic. How about you get off the hook and you fucking run away to the other side of the map and heal up? Don't get on the gen right in front of it and expect me to just let you do it. It, after all, is quote-unquote a competition. I'm still trying to win. I'm not going to let you just get a gen done because I don't want to be quote-unquote tunneling you. That's silly. That's stupid. That's me giving you a handicap. That's me letting you do that because you're not good enough. That's not how it works. In other games, in other communities, if you're not good enough, you get better or you get out. That's how it works. Or you just don't play competitively, quote unquote. Play customs with your friends. This game isn't like that. There's going to be a toxic aspect, there's going to be the competitive aspect, but there's also the other things that are so great about this game. I played a game with another guy, he was playing Dwight, and he was pretending to be a quote-unquote baby Dwight. Now, he wasn't acting like a baby Dwight, it was more like a complete moron, but it was hilarious, man. And there was another Twitch streamer in there, they had no clue, and this guy posts clips on TikTok, and it was fucking hilarious, man. It made me laugh in game and when I saw the clips. They were so funny and it was so much fun. And you know what? Because he made me laugh, I'm just like, I'm giving this guy a hatch. I don't care. I'm throwing him in. I tunneled the crap out of the Nancy at the end of the game because I'm like, nah, Dwight's getting out because he made me laugh really hard during the game. And that's what's so great. This guy just messing around, man. And it was so much fun, just complete rando. And now, you know, they show up in my Twitch chat now. And we laugh about it. It's great. You have that aspect. That doesn't happen in other games. But it does here. Be glad. Put the effort in. If you don't want people to be toxic, don't be toxic. You're going to deal with it still. It's going to happen. Avoid it or just deal with it, man. Complain about it to your friends. Be like, ah, this fucking toxic killer. This fucking toxic survivor kept flashbanging me and hiding and head on, and then I kept getting flashlight. Like, it's annoying as shit, yeah. But it ain't that bad. I guess that's the point of this video, guys. There's no fix for it. The fix is how you hold yourself. It's how you act. That's the only thing that you can change. That's the only thing that I can change is how I act when it comes to toxicity. I'm not going to go in and be like, I'm fucking tunneling everybody. Yeah! I'm going to go in and this guy who will not do gens and will not help his teammates and is only following me around constantly throwing flashbangs at me or trying to flashlight me and constantly locker spamming, that guy's dying. I don't care what the quote unquote manners are. That guy's fucking dead. And you know what? As a killer, I understand that not all these people are probably playing with him. He probably solo queued and got thrown in here and he's fucking over his teammates. Let's talk about Nia hiding, waiting for a hatch when their only other teammate left alive is only on her first hook and she's trying to do gens. I'm not gonna kill that one person. She's only on one hook. Where's her teammate who's camping by hatch and literally has crows over her head because she's waiting for her teammate to die just so she can get out? Nah. Claudette over here is living. I'm killing Nia. Claudette's getting out on hatch. I run the pace of the game. That's how I do it. If no one's toxic to you, shut up. If someone is toxic to you, be toxic back. Go to the next game, have fun. Chill out, man. Anyway, that's the video, guys. I like ranting, I guess. If you enjoyed the video or if you have something you'd like to add, feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share it with your friends and hit that like button or even hit the dislike button if you completely disagree with me and think I'm an idiot. I don't care. It's still engagement and my numbers still go up. Burr. Also, make sure you check me out on Twitter at Dire Saint and then on the live stream, twitch.tv/Dire Saint every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Play a lot of DVD as well as some other games. Hope to see you guys there. Peace.